Welcome, everyone, to the not so spooky Halloween. I have ditched William, and now I have half of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Isn't he awesome? Welcome, everyone, to Wicked Wednesday. See, I have a silent partner now. Isn't this awesome? I can just talk, and he can make obscene finger gestures and flash you Chucky. Why not? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good that everyone's here. Thank you so much for joining us. Is my silent partner going to ever speak or okay, I'll just welcome everyone. Hi Susan. Hi Cindy. Uh-oh. Guess you. You don't want to talk? You are talking. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, that's your talking. Hey, don't mess with my hairdo. Are you going to pull my hair too while you're doing that? No? You're too okay. Thanks so much. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Nikki Ann. Hi, Selena. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. You're already reading it twice, Susan. Thank you. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Dawn. Isn't he awesome? From gray and gloomy St. Louis, Dawn. It's not very much happier here either. I'm going to be honest. Hey, Fong. Hey, Tabitha. Aloha. I'm going to guess that's Jocelyn. Hey, girl. Hello, Facebook user. Hi, Louise. Hi, Beverly and Regina. Hey, Dana, Ruth, and my hand dancer over here. Oh, he's doing the sprinkler now. Perfect. Hey, Ames. Thank you. And Jean and a few other people who joined my live earlier. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. Oh, Eve says that's an improvement, William. And naughty fingers. Yes, he does have very naughty fingers. Just saying. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Hey, Rhonda. A silent partner is the best partner, Shan says. Oh, my. It's getting thick early. Okay. Hey, Jan. How are you? Hey, Cindy. Hey, baby. Mm. Hi, Vicky. Uh, is the marshmallow still overpaid? Hi, Marie. Happy birthday. Thank you. This is just held up by actually one of those little rubber bandy things. That's it. That's all I did. It was literally the 30-second hairdo. You want to eat something, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Crack. Oh, Marie, you want Marie's crack. Yeah, I know. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. Hi, Diane. Thank you, Dana, for the happy release vibes. I appreciate that, you guys. Are those demented bunny rabbits for your eyes? Those are awesome. Thank you, Jan. Interesting look. Yes, yes. Jennifer, absolutely interesting as always. Hey, Ruth. You love Tempt Me with Darkness. You finished it this afternoon. Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. I love that. What is Ames has got something? Oh, she gives you the finger right back. So it's love all the way around. Louise says she just started Tempt Me with Darkness a little bit ago. Yay. Hope you enjoy it. And Nikki Ann loves your Chucky shirt. Uh-oh. Are we getting an unmasking? Are we getting an unmasking? Is it too hot under there? He's going to break free.
Who could be the singer? Who is it?
Oh, the masked singer. That's right.
Cut away, and come back, cut away,
oh,
come
no.
back.
Oh, no. Ta-da.
Oh, it's me. How did you guys know? You didn't know that.
Amazing.
Oh, my God. You thought it was some random.
I just walked outside and picked up a random dude. Oh, I think half my blush is coming off, too. Oh, well. Life happens. Don't mind my blush that's seeming to come off. Like I just put it on.
Don't worry, beauties.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, Robin said she thought you'd be dressed like Peen.
Well,
you should have worn Mr. Peeny costume.
That'll be for when I put the tights on.
I didn't get any. You guys, I didn't even get the tights today. So I'm just saying.
This costume is compliments of Shannon Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon Hunt sent this costume to me. The head fits okay. The shirt's a little tight, but I will be putting these on tonight and taking a picture with them on.
That's for me
because I promised them to Shannon. You get what's underneath, but I promised a picture to Shannon.
That's right. I don't know which is dirtier. Silent William is too funny.
And I can tell you they'll be tight enough you can tell my religion.
Yes,
I'm
that's
just
probably
saying,
true.
yes.
Probably so. I know a lot of people are packing for Love in Vegas right now, Christina. I hope you have a really good time.
We hate that we're missing it.
Oh, Ruth said she was on earlier too. It was so much fun. Honestly, Megan on IG was, and I think it is Book Baddies and Daddies or something like that. I'll look it up, you guys. And have we already shared that on socials, or are we sharing it? No, we already did, didn't we?
Shared it twice.
Okay. So
you shared it twice.
Look that up. Yeah, my day has just gone. Whew. Look that up though, because she was so much fun. And two other podcasts dropped yesterday, and one was Girls Who Read Porn, and they are two girls from Down Under. They were hysterical. And then I also had another one yesterday with Meg. Hang on, and I will get you her exact handle. It's here someplace. I have too many things happening.
No, Meg Woods was with Book Baddies and Daddies. That was today.
No, this one was a Meg too.
Oh, Megan.
Megan's Bookish Life podcast.
Yes.
She was, you guys, so awesome. And
Megan is awesome.
Yeah, we had a great side conversation afterward as well. So check those out because they were both fantastic. All three were fantastic, and it was lovely of them to give me some time to talk about
I had
darkness.
Everyone fooled. They didn't know who I was.
Oh, I'm sure. Exactly.
The masked host.
And Eva, surprised you didn't come dressed as Batman. I get it.
I definitely Batman and Mr. B is the Boy Wonder. That makes perfect sense. You could be Batgirl.
No.
I always kind of had a thing for Batgirl.
I know, but I don't know that Batgirl was. I'm wearing Bucky's, everybody. No, I am wearing Bucky's.
No, trust me. I've seen some graphic comics, and Batgirl is very well.
Is she? Okay.
She's endowed, yes.
Look at this. In Manitoba getting their first snowfall. Wow. It's early.
We finally got our rain, Manitoba.
Yeah, we finally got some rain, but Lord.
I cannot see shit tonight.
Because he has no glasses on.
You guys, you're going to have to translate.
Okay.
Anything there because I can't see.
Kelly says it is -15 already and snowing in Canada. Wow. Kelly, girl. That's awful.
That's tough.
Just crazy. Oh, here we go. Jocelyn said, Saturday is your flight and you'll be celebrating my release. Well, it came out on Tuesday, so it's already out. And if you'll be reading on the plane, I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
It will take you a while.
It's a long book.
Let's see. It is a long
Especially
book.
with 15,000 extra words.
Yes. And 2 brand new scenes.
All reworked.
It is. Let's see. Will those tights fit? That's a grand question.
Who asked that question?
Ruth,
should I do a tutorial live?
No.
On how to put these on?
No, you have no idea. And he will put his thumbs through it. I guarantee you. Before he even gets them on his body,
I just don't.
He will have his thumbs through it.
I just don't think the crotch is big enough. I just worry about that.
Yeah, that's not the biggest problem. It's getting them up your legs first.
Are there feet in this? No,
yes.
No, your feet come out the bottom.
No, they don't.
I don't want my. Okay, that's a little. I don't want my.
No, that's what tights are, okay, Goofy.
Do not expect me to wear heels. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I was not hoping that.
I would rock heels. Let's be clear.
Okay.
But.
Yeah, Marshmallow in the background looks eerie, right? Like he's just chilling and hanging over our heads.
That would go well with go-go boots. That would be awesome. Black go-go boots. Awesome.
I would give it a whirl.
That's right.
Shannon says you're very welcome. No, honestly,
Shannon, I don't remember saying thank you for it, but I will.
You kind of did.
Oh shit.
Jen says
she
full
said
frontal.
Ice cream.
No, that's for me because those suckers are going to be see-through.
She said ice cream too, so I kind of had to thank her for that.
Oh, Fong is going to Love in Vegas too. Yeah, I'll miss you guys too. We were supposed to have been on a cruise right now, so I said it. And then the cruise got canceled.
We were supposed to be in London right
now.
No, it will be the full Monty.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't wear anything.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Renee.
Right?
No,
you have to be sans.
Yep, you do.
So I mean, good Lord, woman, you're going to see everything.
Yeah, I believe if you go, Louise, to like I said, it was book Baddies and Daddies. I believe if you go to her page on IG, the interview will still be there. It was actually in a couple of parts. She kept having technical problems. Like some days you get lucky and some days you don't, you know?
IG is not the most stable
platform.
It
isn't sometimes. It's
like
a little
Facebook.
Frustrating. Happy early birthday to you and happy Halloween as
Hello,
well.
Connie.
What is the weather like here? It is currently 73 and humid AF. We had more rain again this afternoon.
And the AC went out.
Yes, and it's so humid in this house, y'all.
I'm not paying to get it fixed because next week's going to be colder than a...
Yes, like actually in like 4 days.
Colder than a well digger's butt.
Yes.
How's that? Is that better than the other one?
No. A witch is...
Oh, I prefer that one. But
yeah, I know you would.
I didn't want to upset anyone.
So Jan thought Paul Lynde was under that mask.
You know what, Jan? You win the day. Circle gets the square.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Eve said I would be Catwoman. See, he would just call me Mother of Cats because that is fairly accurate.
Who was my favorite villainess?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know.
I have to really think about that. Ones that probably had the least amount of clothes.
Okay. And Beverly says...
no. I'm sorry. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. What am I thinking?
Beverly says she may not be here next week. They're having a candle remembrance for her husband and father. That's nice.
Beverly, we'll be thinking about you.
We will for 100%. Hi, Denise. Hi, Lisa. How are you guys doing? Let's see. I have a question. Okay. Is the cover of Temp the same in paperback and hardcover? Yes. Yes.
Let's see if I have a reflection with this.
It's not so bad.
It looked like shit.
Okay, well.
Got to be on natural.
Okay.
Damn it, we'll do it live. Do it live.
Renee says, I weigh 105 and I wouldn't wear those.
Renee, she's going to have to take the picture from behind.
Yeah.
We can't do it in the front.
Even then, I don't know if it's too see-through, man.
Because I can't field all the offers for jobs if we do that.
Susan said William would rock heels and end up on the floor.
Oh, my God.
That's true. He would be like, you women wear this crap on purpose?
Hey, you got to at least buy me dinner, okay?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You want to get lucky, you have to buy me dinner.
Uh-huh. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, it was canceled. We were going on a brand new ship and it was not ready in time.
We were flying to the London, England, going to spend a little bit of time in Europe, and then we were going to catch a 17-day cruise back.
To Galveston,
Canaries, and hitting Galveston.
Yeah, and we were gonna end in
how often does that happen with a brand new
ship? We were so excited, and then they couldn't get the ship ready in time.
Yep, and canceled us.
Yeah, there you go, Shan. White tights and red heels.
I would rock that.
You would, 100%. You know what?
It sounds like a costume at one of the Shameless parties back in the day.
Cole could come fix anything because he's such a sweetie.
Oh, Cole would be awesome.
Yeah.
I know what the problem is, Nikki Ann. And the problem is I'm not willing to spend that amount of money for 3 days for a possible coolant leak. So it's like, we'll wait. We'll do a coolant test next in the spring and we'll get it all done at that time.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's a pain. It's a pain. HVAC work though, boy, I'm glad people know how to do that stuff.
Right. Because otherwise we'd be like, not so much. Let's see. Let's see. Happy Halloween. Thank you, Tracy. How are you? You had to restart your computer. That's no fun. Do you know when our books will ship? Very soon. So the whole glitch we had was with Amazon, who also prints the books. So we now have it all figured out and things are moving along again. It just took a hot minute.
Friends at Zon confirmed for me the books are being printed.
Yes.
No commitment as to when they'll get here, but
well, that was at least half the battle.
You will all get notification once we get them signed and in the mail, and we'll keep you up to speed. It's just yet again.
Yeah.
Same song.
Yep. Hi, Lakeisha. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Lakeisha.
Let's see. How is everybody? Let's see.
So I do want to bring up something.
Okay, please do.
Shayla Black took a day off.
I took one whole day off.
Hold on. Breaking news. Breaking news.
I know.
Everyone says that, but I mean it. Shayla Black took a day off.
I did.
And guess what? I coerced her, because you can't make her do anything unless you pull her hair. No, I coerced her into doing what, Shayla Black?
Watching Stranger Things.
She had never watched. She went through the haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights.
And I had no idea what the meaning was.
Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And didn't understand it. And I loved every minute of it. And I said, Shayla, you're going to love it. And she's like, it's gory. I can't take it. It's just blood.
No, I didn't say that.
I
Everybody
said,
had told me it wasn't gory. I was worried that exactly what happened.
So
I was going to watch an episode and I got sucked in.
I just suggested you sit your ass down. Maybe I used a little kinder language.
Isn't he nice?
And watch it. We binged 2 seasons in
24
afternoon
hours
and evening.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my Lord.
Happy Halloween like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get lucky. I get all the balloons and I get the thumbs up.
So we need some new ones. That's only
I know.
two
Well, no,
saying.
there's one, and I don't know what the motion is. Something like this, but occasionally I'll get fireworks, and it will just but I don't know what
glitter. Okay.
I don't know what sets it off.
But so she binged 2 seasons of Stranger Things, and she loved it.
Yes, I did. Let's
Perfect
see.
for Halloween time.
It was great. Thank you, Kelly. I'm so excited that you guys are enjoying it. And I've had so much fun this week talking to people about it. Cause like I said, I've done a few podcasts and some IG lives and that kind of stuff. And I've been, just having the best time answering questions. So I'm so excited to be back in this world. You really have no idea.
I had another question on social media or an email today saying, I read these back in the day.
Yeah.
So there's still folks we haven't touched with the new update of what's going on and why we're re-releasing and how you're redoing these books.
Yep.
And the feedback you've received so far has been outstanding. So
I'm excited. Yeah. Stranger Things was really good. It was really, really good. You've never watched it before. You know what? I didn't know what to expect, and I don't like horror, and it's not horror per se. It's it's spooky, but it's not gory, and it's not.
And who was your favorite character?
I kind of just like Hooper.
Hooper?
Yeah.
And not Hooper, it's Hopper.
Is it Hopper?
It's Hopper.
Okay.
Hooper's in Jaws.
Okay, never mind.
So who was my favorite character?
Winona Ryder, I guess.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Oh, Mrs. Wheeler. That's
I like
right.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Who would cheat on her husband.
But she's a very fine young woman.
No,
she
she's
just
not.
needs a strong hand.
Oh my gosh.
Needs a strong hand.
You know what? It's the first day, whole day that I really have done nothing but sit on the couch in
let me tell you
forever.
Something. Let me just tell you something. 80s hair.
Oh,
there was
I know.
Nothing like it.
No.
Hottest freaking thing ever if done right. 80s hair rock is awesome. Is awesome.
Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate, or Connie. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm so excited. Yay. You told your husband you've been on a DVD cliffhanger for 11 years. Kind of, yeah. And me too mentally, because now I have places I can go.
Are you guys catching all the Easter eggs that she's laying? And I guarantee you won't catch them all because you'll see some of them later on. But she's planted a ton of Easter eggs in there that the discerning reader may catch some of, may catch most of them.
It's true. Oh, thank you, Susan. That is high praise. It's one of the top paranormal books she's ever read.
Awesome, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take credit for that too.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Why don't you do that?
My blood, sweat, and tears. Yes.
Any update on the new Kickstarter? Oh, you guys, we're getting so close. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to do you want to take a few minutes to talk about that, or do you
yeah,
want to wait till
I will.
Later? Okay.
I will. So soon, very soon. I know I've been saying that, but I mean that really soon. I have a Kickstarter coming. If you are just joining us or you're joining us later and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have
Kickstarter.
Yeah. I have a Kickstarter. What did I do?
Because you had the cover.
I know I did, and then it disappeared. So we're doing a Kickstarter for a couple of reasons, and I'm happy to answer any questions about why this platform and why this time and whatever. Ask away. But one of the things that I'll say is part of the reason we did that is because we knew we had a book with a title that we would be allowed to put exactly on 0 platforms. So that alone made us go, we need to find a place for this book, and Kickstarter ended up being the home for that. So if you have not heard, the name of the campaign is Dark, Dangerous, and Vengeful. And the name of the book is
Revenge F.
Yes. And so as you can see, my partners in crime are Golden Angel, Sierra Cartwright, Samantha Cole, and Renee Rose. So we are having so much fun. Sierra and I are kind of the ringleaders of this business. And we're so close, you guys, to having everything ready.
Right there, ready to launch.
I'm excited.
When are we launching, or can we say?
Nope.
We can't say.
Soon. Really soon.
Extremely soon.
Like the next time I see you, it will already be live soon.
So if you want to get all the deets on said Kickstarter, go to Kickstarter, search Shayla Black, and you'll see the Revenge F thing. And then you can click notify and you can follow all the deets.
Yeah. Actually, I can even do you one better and get you a link right now, because I'm funny like that, because I figured out how to do the things. Look at me go. Look at me go. Woo. I did it. You're like,
yeah, you pointed, cut and paste and clicked. All right. If you can do that naked, if you can do that naked, that'd be even better.
I know, right?
Exactly.
So let's see.
That would impress me.
I'm gonna work on that just for you. Let's see. Thank you guys for all your 80s hair teased in Aquanet. Absolutely, Eve, right? Kelly said, I read them before, but you didn't reread this one. Good. You went back and don't, because I'm going to change a whole bunch of things. There were some things particularly with book 2 that I was like, okay, yeah, there's some things I need to set up, and there's some things I want to tweak. Like, I'm very excited, just saying. Well, actually, the next one is about Ronan Wolsey, and it was originally a novella. I'm definitely expanding that. I'm definitely adding some things to it. So I'm super, super excited.
Super excited.
I am.
Super excited.
Yeah. Rhonda says, I'm so picky about paranormal and I love this so hard. Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda.
I've heard a lot of folks saying they've never read paranormal. It just wasn't their kind of gig.
Yeah.
But they read yours and they loved it.
Thank you. That's so awesome. And thank you guys for taking the time to write. Welcome, Kathy. It's always good to see you, my friend. I miss you when I don't get to see you. Let's see. Yes, and it is with the fabulous Golden Angel, who just is so funny and pleasant. If you guys have never met her, her TikToks are fantastic. She does
a great job on TikTok.
She does, and she's just
very calm on
she's such a matter of fact
she's
kind
a
of
good
girl.
communicator.
She is. Yeah. You know what? I'm excited for this too. You guys, ask him where I've been spending all my time, like all of my time
on the Zoom with Sierra
and
Samantha.
Oh, and Samantha.
And others.
This is floppy. My hair is now floppy.
It looked better in the 80s.
Thank you. Okay, fine.
No, just leave it up.
It won't stay.
Oh, well, okay. Back to the normal.
Yeah, you get me.
Back to the normal. Cousin It.
Well, I'll put it in a ponytail if you want.
No, that's okay. Don't do anything on my account.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. So if you guys have hit the notifying me on launch, the minute it goes live, it will send you an email and be like, we're live. Go forth.
Is that like smashing that like button on
kind of on
YouTube and saying subscribe?
Yeah.
And all that jazz on the YouTube.
Yeah.
That all the cool kids are doing.
Right.
I hear all the cool kids are doing it.
So looky here. So, I finally scrolled through the comments enough to find.
If you want to be cool, you smash that like button. You subscribe on YouTube.
My costume just disappeared. Just
and
like
on
that.
Kickstarter.
Yes. So
then you're extra cool.
Well, and there are, I'm not kidding. There is some stuff that's limited quantity. Wow, this is a whole thing. There's some stuff that's limited quantity, and yeah, okay, sure.
You want to put that on?
And there's an early bird tier, so just FYI.
You want to put that on?
No, I do not actually. Let's see.
I'd be happy to do the talking.
Let's see. When can we expect book 2? So the expanded story of Ronan Wolsey and Kari Keswick, who own the Witch's Brew, will be out in March. And there should have been at the back of the book a printer link for it is now going to be called Capture Me in Moonlight. So if you guys didn't see that, it's also on my website. And I'm super excited because it's the thing I get to work on next.
Yep.
Yay. When will the fall box be ready? We are waiting to hear from the printer. Like, I feel like this is a common thread. Everything else is pretty much
So we're
ready.
going with a different company for the fall box for the hardback, and we're just waiting on them to fulfill that. So probably going to be closer to the end of October that the fall boxes will be completed. So
it is the end of October.
End of November.
No, it'll be before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
that.
the hope. That's the hope.
It will be. Like, they better not take that long to print. I'm so annoyed. The book was 14 pages too long for Amazon to print, so we were forced to go find somebody else. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
It did not break my heart to leave it.
No, that's true.
Leave Zon to go somewhere else.
It's true.
But I'm just waiting for someone to impress me.
Yes. So this is a new story, and I am still in the midst of writing it. So it's not anything you've seen before. It is super, super naughty. How long will a Kickstarter be available? About 30 days.
Yep.
Because we need to start fulfilling stuff.
So look for it to be live probably within the next week, sometime around that point, and then it'll be 30 days from that. It'll be live.
Yes. And now I'm caught up with you guys. So yay. I feel like I'm just like I'm working on, I'm not kidding you. I'm working on like 4 things right now, and it's been so insane lately. And I want to like communicate all the things, and some of it I'm supposed to be about, and it's really hard.
Okay,
like I'm not enjoying it.
Okay, be clear, sight is a good thing.
It is,
because let me tell you something, it sucks not being able to see. It really does.
Louise, honestly, I wish there were some better ones. And when I went to Florida last month about this time, there were 2 other printers there, and I talked to both of them. And I was like, tell me your turnaround times. Tell me, like, I want some more bells and whistles than I'm getting. I want the ability to do some things that I don't currently have. And they all just kind of looked at me like, yeah, no, we can't help you. And I was like, why does like Australia has some awesome printers? The UK has some awesome printers.
Well, there's some really good private printers, and there's one in particular that we're really looking at.
Yes, but none of them are here.
That's going to be competitive. But I was going to say, some of the ones that we use for the gold foiling and stuff, their price point is so high because it's in the detail that it's kind of a hard from a price point perspective that we're charging you guys. So we want to keep it reasonable. So
Jan, I agree, and this is something we're looking at for the future. We finally found a printer,
yes,
who can do that,
can do all the things.
It just is a long lead time. So I don't want to do it for this Kickstarter because I don't want to make you guys wait that long. But if this is successful and we do it again, we are going to be ready well in advance, like months in advance, so that we can do the 3 months of wait that it takes to spray it and ship it and like all the things. You will get all the things next time for sure. Stenciled and sprayed is another possibility. I think they do that. We have to look into it. This is a new to me printer, but I'm getting this kind of secondhand from somebody else who's used them and been happy. So it's something we're definitely looking into next time. Very, very exciting stuff. Trust me when I tell you, we are not short of ideas on like really cool, like things that will completely make your shelves sing and dance. That is kind of my mission in life right now.
That's really what the thing is.
Yeah,
right?
It is. They're so pretty. You guys, they're going to be so pretty. And we have even a proof of Revenge F on order right now that should be here like very soon. And it's going to be amazing. Yeah. So the Bucky shirt is cute in the front. You guys have to see the Bucky shirt in the back. That's really where Bucky
that's where all the action really takes place.
Okay.
Is in the back. So
I know. I have to just move this chair a little bit. I have to move around.
Back it up. Back it up. Come on, back it up. Back it up.
Am I in the shot or not?
Stand up a little bit. Stand up a little bit. Okay. If you've something haunted.
If you've got it haunted.
If you've got it haunted.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what got it, where you got it from.
I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
It's got Bucky's in a vampire outfit.
I love Bucky's t-shirts. They have one for every like holiday. So they'll have a big Christmas shirt. They'll have They'll definitely have a Valentine's shirt. They always have a 4th of July shirt.
Tons of Christmas stuff.
Yeah, tons of Christmas stuff. I'm super excited. Let's see.
Thank you. Yeah, no glare. I noticed that, Renee. I got tired of not being able to see. I turned down Shayla's monitor a lot, so you're not getting the reflection as bad.
Selena, so they carry some of my older books. The problem is it's hard as an indie author to get your books in stores. Most indie authors, the way brick and mortar bookstores work is they're used to ordering from a wholesaler like Ingram, and they're accustomed to getting books at a 53% discount
Right.
and that you will take returns. If you don't do those two things, they will never carry your book in a store. As an independent author, imagine how difficult it is to have bookstores say, okay, I'm going to pick up a few hundred or a few thousand copies of your book, and then in 3 months decide, well, these didn't sell, I'm going to ship them all back.
Right.
And now you have to refund them all that money. And they're not necessarily shy about sending returns. And I've heard a lot of people will say they've never had a problem, but for every 1 or 2 people, I've heard a horror story where they're like, oh my gosh, it almost killed me. So I've been really reluctant to do it. And it's something I keep toying with and circling with, but
what's really holding us back at this point is the popularity of being able to do more custom work with book covers. Because going through Ingram and places like that, great, they can do paperbacks, they can do some things that Amazon does and Barnes and Noble does, but not the amazing things like the gold foiling or the edge painting and stuff like that.
No,
which is where we want to go with some more exclusive editions.
That's the thing.
I'm not seeing a value add there, frankly.
I would rather give you an interesting experience rather than, a common experience.
Right. Then bringing another middleman in.
Yeah, that too.
Diane had a great question.
Yeah, what happens to damaged books? So it depends, but largely, well, you actually handle that.
Diane, what happens mainly if I receive damaged books, and I shared that with the last Kickstarter that we had, I had a number of books that received damage because, trust me, some of the suppliers don't pack them well.
They do not.
I return them, and then they send me fresh ones.
Yeah.
And that has worked perfectly. So, but sometimes we do have books that aren't damaged, but she may have written the wrong name in it. She may have made a stray mark on it. It might have just something that it's basically a unicorn at that point where we really don't feel comfortable selling it to you at full price.
Yeah.
So we start to collect those, and over time, as that collection gets larger, we'll have what we call a unicorn sale, which is, hey, we've got these books that may have this or that
or whatever.
You can read the book just fine. It just has an issue here or there. And then we'll sell them at a pretty deeply discounted price.
Yeah.
So
yeah. In fact, we're probably getting to a point where we could have another unicorn
probably
sale soon.
In the future. Yes.
We also have a few other things for you from the Follow Your Dreams collection that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks, FYI.
Yep.
Let's see. This is something that we are entertaining once we're done. But I would want to do it once we're done.
This is definitely on the schedule for things to do, but this needs to be an over the top kind of thing.
Oh, I want to blow this
when we
out.
do this right, we want to take it so many levels up, but it's got to be the entire series when we do that, because it's going to take us a while to get there, but that means we have plenty of time to plan it. So we want it to be freaking spectacular.
Yeah. Will there be a Tempt Me with Darkness audio? So I had one scheduled, and I was still writing when I was supposed to have turned my manuscript into the narrators, and I lost my spot, and they were basically then telling me it would be next summer before I could get it out. So at that point, I decided to take a step back. And I'm trying to decide if it makes more sense, frankly, to wait until I have a couple, because this is a series where I hear a lot of you saying, I'm going to wait till book 2, 3, 4 to jump in because I know you're going to leave me hanging and whatever. So, the audios, you guys, just cost so much money to do. And if people are waiting, I will have stopped doing audios by then. And I am focused on so many things right now that I'm kind of trying to decide if that's where I want to put my energy right now. I think eventually we will. Like I said, after I lost my appointment and they were telling me it was going to be another 6 months, I was just like, I'll already have another book out by then, and I'll be, on my way to my third. And it just seemed like a weird kind of thing. So I'm almost of the mind, you guys, really, that I would rather wait until we get further into it, and then I can do several at a time. And for all those audio people, then there won't be that long drag of a wait for the next one. So it's just hard to get really popular narrators.
Those of you that pre-ordered Tell Me Where Darkness on audio from us in the store, I have gone ahead and refunded all of you. So you should have your money back on that. If you saw any issues with that, feel free to reach out to me via PM. But I proactively went ahead and refunded that to you and included a note as to why. But it's a great question and a great answer.
Let's see. Someone described physical books as ebook trophies. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. That makes sense to me.
Exactly, Jan.
Have all the stories for the Kickstarter been written? I'm the last one to finish, but I am working on it. Everybody's is new. This is not this is a story that everybody wrote specifically for this collection.
Right.
Samantha's, in fact, we were talking about it. We started talking about this in earnest back in January. I think Sierra and I asked everyone who's involved back in January if they wanted to be involved. And so when I went to Flirty in Kansas City this past February, I ended up talking to Samantha about her book and about the concept for the Kickstarter and all of that. So then she came on board for sure. And that was one of the things. Everybody was going to write an original story for this collection that was based on this concept. So very excited. Yes. Let's see. The summer shirts and hoodies are awesome too. Thank you.
Awesome.
Let's see. William, I need you to send me a Christmas one. Christmas one.
Bucky.
Oh, Bucky's.
Bucky, I think that's what you're talking about.
Yep. I
think we can arrange that.
We can arrange that. Yeah, you have a 4th of July shirt. They do some really cute things. I don't remember if it was 4th of July this last year or if it was Valentine's Day. There was one shirt earlier this year that I should have grabbed it the minute I saw it. And then when it was gone, I regretted it because it was so cute. You will definitely be visiting Bucky's. Get a beef burrito. That's all I'm saying. Get a beef burrito.
Louis, screw the beef burrito. Get the candied pecans. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Stuff will knock your socks off.
When will Nash's story be out? That starts with Wicked and Ruthless, which will be out May 13th, and the pre-order is already up for that as well. So I'm really excited. Nash and Hazley are going to be they're going to be something. You guys, I'm going out there with those two. They're going to be.
You mean Halsey?
Hazley.
I cannot get that name right. I don't want to call her Halsey.
God, it is not.
I think Halsey's a little sexy. No, I'm not sexy.
Yeah.
All right.
One author you follow has her local small indie bookstore. Yeah, there's just most of the indie bookstores here, unfortunately, are like they're all about literature. So yeah, I wish we had a ripped bodice or something like that here. But that's the other thing. I would rather, frankly, you guys, I have my own store and I'm going to start sharing more pictures of the store. We're in the middle of restocking it right now. In fact, we've, kind of sold. And thank you guys for your print orders. We appreciate it so much.
And ebook orders.
Yeah, but now we're getting down to where we don't have very much left in the store. Once we get it restocked and everything, I'm going to start sharing pictures. And we are going to have a unicorn sale because I have some other things.
Do you think I could do my own Bucky's merchandise? Or would that be copyright
infringement? That would be copyright infringement.
Bucky wouldn't do that to me.
Yes, he would. He would protect his brand. But you know what? You could do movies.
I could do this, guy.
You could. No, that's probably. But you could do movies.
Moobs?
Yeah. But you could be movies.
Get your moob on.
Get your moob on. There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go.
That's a $1 million idea right there.
There you go.
Tabitha. Click on Tabitha. Tabitha. Shh. Tabitha. Shh.
You know what? That would be awesome. There's you guys. I feel like saying some of these things, like some of these things are going to be, it's going to be like in the Kickstarter, it's going to be like Merry Christmas to you. Like they're going to be so awesome. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see.
You can just click over to that screen and share screen. You
I
can walk them all
could,
through
but
it.
then I would get in a lot of trouble.
We gave someone a preview of that
We
the other
did.
day.
Is that lightning? I think we're having a storm. Oops.
lightning?
It's like thunder, lightning. Let's see. Yeah, that's true, Rhonda. And I get this is the other thing. I'll be super real with you guys. I get frustrated when people then take the money, the thousands of dollars it takes to do an audiobook, and then they throw it up on YouTube. And it grows their channel. I'm losing money over that. And then when you try to tell YouTube that your copyright has been infringed, you have to fill out a form that tells the pirate your real name and where you live. Tell me how that's fair.
Isn't it easier just to visit the pirate and put the hurt on them?
I wish.
I'm sorry. That's just my.
Good night, Marie.
Good night, Marie.
Hope
Happy
you had
birthday.
a wonderful birthday. So anyway, I'm hoping you guys. I want it when I do it. I want to do it right, and I want to do it with a splash. So, thank you, Ruth. I can't even tell you how many hours I have spent on this. Probably, I'm not even joking. In the last month, I probably spent more than 100 hours on this.
And you've loved it.
Oh, I love it.
You love that kind of shit.
I do.
But you also need to finish that book you're working.
I know, and I'm going to. Are they interconnected or the same genre? They're the same genre,
Yep.
But Sierra and I are already making evil plans. If this one goes over well, we will be doing it again. And we have an idea for a connected one that we're just like, yeah, I get excited. What
You're talking about the great and amazing Sierra Cartwright?
I am.
Coffee lover connoisseur.
She
Sierra
is.
Cartwright.
Oh my gosh. She is.
Sierra?
Yes. Oh, here, only movies.
Only movies.
There you go. See, you could make so much money off of only movies.
Moobs are us.
Moobs are us. Oh
Moobs
my
for
gosh.
sale.
Moobs for sale.
Bids are open.
That's right. There you go. There you go. All the things.
Make my movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
I wonder why.
Drive safe, Lisa. So
Bye, Lisa.
I guess we should also maybe talk some about Tempt Me with Darkness. Just a thought.
Tempt me with darkness.
I thought I was prepared, but maybe
right there,
not.
you just missed the cover.
Did I? Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. It's fine. It's fine.
You're thinking of that sexy stud on Tempted with on Stranger Things.
If you didn't see it, that is the cover. It's everything I wanted, you guys. I knew honestly when I started this, I wanted a blue cover. I am talking to the cover dude about the cover for the next book in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. And he asked me the other day as we were finishing up the
hardcover.
Yeah, the hardcover spine, because I had to give him a page count and a template and all this kind of stuff. And then he was like, do you know what you want for the next book? I was like, maybe. I mean, I do, but I want to think about it because I have to think about it in the context of everything else that I have planned for the series. And you
guys don't understand the diabolical plans. We create these whole wonderful, beautiful plans when Shannon and Rachel come into town, and we create these master plans for the rest of the year and then into the next year. We're all happy. We're all excited when we leave there. And then plans change probably about the week after they leave.
That's not true.
And they're consistently changing. So no wonder there's so much turmoil in the world because you can't keep a schedule on target.
It's like an organic extension of the plan.
You freaking creative people drive me insane.
Wah.
Okay?
Wah.
Tab A into slot B. That's all we need to know.
Wah.
That makes babies and it does a lot of things.
Well, we think of the things and then we think of more things.
I know.
So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you found me by buying the Audible versions. Yeah, and YouTube, it's so frustrating to see like I said, copies of your audios on YouTube. It's one thing, and I do know some authors throw their own on there. It's like a series starter. You know, they want you to come find them. And if that's their choice, that's fine. It's their audio. They can do what they want with it.
Sure.
It's when somebody else comes and buys your file and strips it. And then, by the way, after stripping it and uploading it someplace, probably returns it too. It's just, don't get me started on that. It frustrates me like a lot. You know what, Sharon? I know that, and there are some really cool Kickstarters.
Willow does amazing job.
She does.
Willow,
but you guys,
she's the queen.
I have found just by looking around Kickstarter, because honestly, when I have done the last couple, I just did stuff that I wanted to do and stuff that made me happy. And then it became like, I realized there was still so much I didn't know. And it's like all of indie publishing. There's tons of stuff you find out all the time you just don't know.
Right.
And so I started looking around. You guys, I found some amazing campaigns, some really beautiful campaigns. And I'm like, wow, people are so creative. And they're not all book related. Some are like, I saw people making board games. I saw people making like hair dyes. Like, I've looked at all kinds of people's Kickstarters. Just fascinating stuff. Are step backs a thing anymore? You know what? The printer that we found overseas actually does a step back. They're the only printer I've seen.
What is a step back?
So that's a good question, and I will tell you as I was explaining to somebody else last night. So here is my notebook. So it would be like, if this is the cover of your book and you open it up, hold this, please. All of this is a image, and that's what a step back is. They used to do them in mass market paperback printing. If you were really special and important, it would be like, all of this would be a beautiful piece of art, and the front was a discrete cover. And then when mass market paperback stopped being a thing, I stopped seeing step back covers. So one of the things that I would like to do in the ultimate Doomsday Brethren collection would be like a step back like that, because that would be 100% awesome. Let's see. You wouldn't.
Oh, Rhonda, I see your comments out there. I see your
comments. Thank you for calling out all the pirates and their a-holery, because it's so frustrating. And all the people who are like, oh, that doesn't hurt anyone, it's a victimless crime. I'm like, no, actually, it's not. And you will see more and more authors stop writing if the piracy doesn't, if something doesn't stop it, if people think it's okay. I mean, I appreciate you guys so much. I think I have the best readers in the world, because you guys not only don't advocate piracy, you actually try to stop it, and you try to educate people, which I appreciate so much. And so many of you, I actually had somebody the other day, ask me like, why aren't you in KU? And I was like, okay, I'm going to go through the whole explanation and try not to sound like a massive bitch about the whole thing. But, realistically, this is not really great for most authors. And so I'm like, not trying to be mean, and there's nothing wrong with people who do well in KU, like you do you, and I want you to be happy.
Sure.
But it's just not for me, and I appreciate that you guys want to own your books and not rent them.
Well, there's a reason that over half your audience is not with Amazon.
Is not with Amazon. I mean, that's, people would get mad at me, and I'm like, but I'm not losing half my readership to make you happy, because
piss those folks off.
All those people who have been with me on Apple and Google, like, I'm not going to, Barnes and Noble, I'm not just going to be like, oh, plus if I were in KU, I can't even sell my own books on my own website at all, except for in print. That's it. But I couldn't sell my own.
We're not ready to go into indentured servitude. Thank you.
No.
Tracy good. I have seen that with the map on the inside cover.
Yeah.
See, that's really cool. Like,
it is
like Westeros or something when it comes to like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do something like that with yours.
I don't need a map, because most of my story takes place in modern London.
Yours would probably be more of a sexier layout.
Yeah.
Kind of lounging. Like
yes,
this.
I am in Kobo Plus, and I 100% support
and
Kobo
I love
Plus.
Kobo Plus.
Happy
love
to
Kobo
do it.
Plus.
Happy to do it. Plus, I think it's a better I think it's a better bargain for you guys anyway, because you can do both the Kobo Plus for like ebooks and audio for the same price that you can do just a KU subscription.
All your books, if I'm not mistaken, there might be one or two I've missed somewhere, are all on Kobo Plus.
Yeah.
So, and I love that. I love that. Nicole, you were not late. You missed the opening though. You have to go back and watch that.
Yeah.
But a special person made an appearance.
The Moob Man.
Hey to Eric.
We've decided he's going to be the Moob Man. Let's see. It would be a great way to get around. Yeah, that's the other thing. So going forward, like next year, it's going to be one of my things to try to, with every new ebook, I'm going to give you some sort of something special. I don't know if it'll be NSFW art or something special that you just can't get.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys
Amazon.
I'm going to give you guys a little tease. In the Revenge F Kickstarter, the term NSFW
comes up a lot.
Is profuse.
Yes.
Visually.
Mm-hmm.
Visually.
Mm-hmm.
So smash that like button. I'm kidding.
But yeah, we're really excited about it because it's like there's so many things that are so awesome and fantastic in this collection. Like I can't every time we get more graphics or more products coming in that we're looking at, we're like, oh my God. Yeah, it's like that. Let's see.
What's Ruth asking?
Kobo Plus.
Do you buy books in Kobo too? I don't know about it.
Oh, so they have both a subscription model, which is Kobo Plus, and then Kobo outright is it's like the Amazon of Canada for books.
Well, for the country or for the world, because they
but I mean
countries.
They came from Canada, is what I mean.
The difference between Kobo Plus and KU is exclusivity. That's the number one for me, which is they don't require exclusivity, so we can partner with them and other people as well without restriction.
Have they started a yearly subscription or just monthly? I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that, Nikki, and I want to say they're still monthly, but I do not know the answer to that.
I don't.
Tabitha, I think you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
You know, it just, you know.
Yeah.
It's just natural. It's just natural.
Louise said, I switched to getting your books on iBooks, so no more issues from Zon. You know,
Apple
has been awesome.
Apple is probably my most difficult retailer when it comes to creating pre-orders and uploading and communicating assets and metadata with. Definitely my most difficult, but they are the least amount of problems that I have.
Yeah.
Them and Kobo that I have with anybody. Of course, Google Play's not a problem either.
We have that one problem that's more technical than.
But we're getting some help with that. I think. But I love Apple. I really do.
Yeah. You know, and it's not to say that Zon is awful. It's just, you know, they kind of a lot of authors are just very aware that they like to throw their around because they can.
Well, that's what happens when you get big.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you get so big that, you know, it just some things fall that's going to happen with large corporations. And I mean, they are the largest, one of the largest out there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And they're trying to do so many things at one time that I think sometimes, you know, things get forgotten or things don't get the care they should.
Well, I feel like they have fixed, in fairness, I feel like they have fixed some of the glitches around pre-orders.
Oh, yes.
And account termination. I'm not hearing as much about either of those.
They've just started turning up pre-orders for paperbacks and hardbacks. So
yes,
they've never had that before. So we're looking forward to being able to start that. You know, you guys remember we had that before and then they took it away and now we're getting it back.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. They're betaing it. So I'm wanting to look at getting
it. So we'll start doing that probably with either a box set that's coming, or we'll do it with Wicked and Ruthless.
While I prefer you guys to buy them from our store for the hardbacks and paperbacks, I understand our shipping's a little bit higher,
especially if you're international.
And especially if you're international. So I completely understand that.
Yeah. In fact, I had somebody reach out to me earlier today from Cyprus.
Wow.
And she was like, when is Amazon.de going to be up? Because that's where I can get the cheapest shipping to Cyprus. And I was like, from Germany? Really?
And then Tempt Me with Darkness hardback and paperbacks are up on Amazon now. So she was able to take care of that. So that's awesome.
This is another problem, Fong. they've equated.
What is that, Fog? I don't understand.
Well, they equated people who were friends
It's
on
wrong.
Goodreads
It's wrong.
as being like friends in real life, like we hang out and go have girl drinks and whatever. So of course you're going to rate your friends awesomely, and they banned a bunch of people from reviewing, and it's stupid. Like, honestly, I knew some reviewers who reviewed everybody for everything, like they were just those great bloggers
Sure.
and ARC reviewers, and they were like, listen, I can't even review a set of sheets anymore, like I can't review anything. And I was like, that's insane.
They have bigger issues with the review process,
like
than
Fong.
what they've cracked down on.
She says, I still can't review for a couple of years.
That's so wrong,
It's
Fong.
ridiculous, Fong. I'm so sorry. It's got to be frustrating for you too, because that's part of it. Is everybody wants their reviews on Amazon, so people send you their ARCs, and then when you can't review on Amazon, I mean, it's not your fault, and I would never hold that against you, but I know some people will be like, well, I'm only sending ARCs to people who can review on Amazon, especially on a KU book. What else do you do? Goodreads is,
if you can KU, you're screwed.
Yeah, Goodreads is the devil. I'm sorry, it really is. Goodreads is the devil. Yeah, it really does suck, Dana. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but you know what? Nothing's perfect. I know that nothing's perfect. It is what it is. Let's see. What's that? I even buy books if you receive art, and we appreciate that. It means the world to us.
Fong, you are an amazing person for what you do, and it burns me to see the good people in the world penalized for doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's dumber than dumb. Yeah, you just leave your review on Goodreads. Yeah, exactly. Because I guess it's not as fiery as it used to be, where people would have flame wars over, characters and books and whatever.
How do you leave reviews on Kobo and Google Play and Apple?
Same way.
Same way.
Yeah. There's always a place to say leave a review and whatever. So, and I especially appreciate that, on sites like Barnes and Noble, where I feel like nobody realizes you can still leave a review on Barnes and Noble.
You know what? Julie's been nothing but good to us.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Julie from Barnes and Noble's been nothing but good for us. And, that's a channel we definitely have to spend more time on to grow. Because I got to tell you right now.
That's a really good point, too. BookBub reviews are super valuable as well.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. That's another thing. And a lot of people, I was talking to somebody about this just last night. If you aren't one of the first people with a new release, they trickle
2 to
those
3 weeks.
Yeah, they trickle those suckers out. It's so frustrating.
That sucks.
Okay, so Eva's saying they only have monthly $7.99 for books only and $9.99 for ebooks and audio. It's a great deal, you guys.
But I thought I saw someone say $10 a month.
For VIPs only, but I think right here, Tracy said that. But I think that is if you live in Canada. I don't think they have it in the US yet.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the problem. So much of this is new to the US, and I think
Nikki Ann's closer to Canada than we are.
Right. I think that as opposed to ramping up all the way here in the States, what they did is they started adding on Australia and New Zealand and a few other countries to the Kobo Plus program. So it's expanding really quickly, which is nice. Thank you. Leaving reviews on BNN means a lot to us,
too.
It
does. It means huge.
I mean, I don't know that, we even take all the time that we should to thank you guys for all that you do for us. I can't even tell you guys.
Above and beyond.
Seriously. And the sweet, a couple of weeks ago when we sat down and did the last of the Zoom calls from the 25th anniversary box, you guys
the
were
best part of the 25th anniversary
sweet.
Box for me were the Zooms.
Oh, yeah.
Best part. I'll never admit that live, but it was the best part.
Good night, Tabitha.
Good night, Tab. I'll see you on TikTok.
So I love it that you guys are so sweet and wonderful. Like I said, I think I have the best readers there are out there.
You do.
Just
saying.
Do. Just saying.
You do.
So I was braced for all the DDB questions.
Well,
I was braced.
I think folks got to get through the book.
No, I know, but I know some of them have, and I was waiting for people to ask me about certain scenes or certain people or certain Easter eggs.
So if there's enough interest, that might be worth a broadcast in itself.
Maybe.
DDB focus.
When you guys get
with moobs.
Oh, you know what? You need triangles for your moobs.
That's going to be in the cruise we're going on in February. It's going to be stickers.
Okay.
Like the old times.
Okay.
Not the triangle macrame, except
Okay.
I would rock that.
No. Okay, so that's a good point. I will not give answers with spoilers. If
No.
if it would be a spoiler, I will
Jan,
just
no
flat
spoilers.
out I will just flat out tell you I can't tell you that. But
Jan Barnes, no spoilers.
No spoilers, because I know a lot of you haven't. I know some of you were waiting until I'm a few books in. But I'm really excited. He does need pasties.
Did you not hear the story about like several years ago in Mexico?
The purple stickers?
And I was so fucking drunk.
Oh, you were.
My buddy and I were so drunk.
Oh my gosh.
And
running around Cozumel.
We had our purple stickers. And she kept telling me to put my shirt on. I was like, nobody wants me to.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody enjoys watching me with my shirt off. But
we were sitting there drinking margaritas and having chips and salsa in the cruise ship.
After we'd been at the beach drinking our ass off and got, I got hit.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Pasties with another makeover by Shannon. Yeah.
Ooh.
See, Shannon would eat that shit up.
I know.
She would eat that shit up.
Because she's gonna stab you in the eye with with your guy liner.
I probably deserve it.
You might.
I probably deserve it.
You might. I'm just saying.
I'm all alpha until Shannon gets up there and starts putting stuff in my eye. And then I'm like,
it was so fun to talk to you, Regina, because I didn't realize, like, you guys, you don't know, but when we have some of these Zoom chats, like, I get to know you guys on a level, like, Regina's best friend lives, like, so close to her. They've been best friends forever. And I loved the way she talked about she and her best friend raising their kids together. I mean, that was really super sweet and heartwarming for me. And I always will have something to say, so you will never run out of things. I will not let you.
You think 30 minutes is a long time. It's not once you get started.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
Yep. And Jenny and I, so if you guys didn't know, when Jenny posted the pictures the other day of them,
Jenny Cooper,
filling in her pool, because we kept asking, it was about to start, like the day we were chatting, they were coming the next day to fill in her pool. And I was like, I really am strangely curious to know what that's like. Like, how loud is that? How long does that take? What do they consider done?
What's it like not having to care for a pool? I would never know, because I've had to deal with one for, I've been fortunate enough to deal with one for 30 friggin' years.
Yeah. Let's see. What came first, the magic side of things or the curse side of things? That's a really good question. So to preface,
that's easy.
For those of you who haven't read the book, the series Doomsday Brethren is based in magic. Almost everyone in this world, I won't say everyone, because there are definitely some humans who stumble into this business. Actually, I think my first 3 heroines. Yeah, my first 3 heroines are all humans who stumble into this business. So I like to be able to show you this world kind of more through human eyes, because I think it's a better introduction to what you're dealing with than for me to be like, everybody's powerful and famous and go. I don't want to do that to you. And I want to give you that kind of lead into the world that makes it accessible and understandable for you. But my first hero,
whatever,
lightning.
We're inside. We're fine.
My first hero, Merrick, is
Maroc.
No, it's Merrick. Sorry, was cursed, so he is immortal, or he believes that he is. Well, he is. He has some other side effects. We'll put it that way, because again, no spoilers. And so. She's asking whether the magic came first or the curse came first. Honestly, when I started conceiving of this series, Merrick was the very first person. Like, all of this sort of grew around him. But the very first person I thought of was Merrick. I had always wanted to write a series about somebody Arthurian, but I didn't actually want to set it back in the Arthurian period.
Right.
I always thought it would be kind of fun to drag a person, from that century and bring them forward. But I also didn't want to write a time travel. So I was like, how do I make this happen? I'm going to curse him. That's what I'm totally going to do. And then from there, it just kind of grew. So yeah. But thank you for the question, Nikki Ann. Oh, she has grass in her pool now. That's awesome, Jenny.
Awesome.
I loved your pictures. Thank you for sharing. Did the book come about from one of my travels? So I will say this. So there are parts of Olivia that I really that resonated for me, and one of them was, if you have read the book, one of the first things that she is thinking about when she talks about having moved to London from the States is that the minute she stepped off the plane, she felt like she had come home. And I had that feeling too. I had that. I've never been here, but it felt so familiar and almost comfortable to me. It was very bizarre. And so on my first trip there, I was with my mother and my grandmother and my aunt, and it was like 1995 or something like that.
And you missed your first flight. Your first flight got canceled. Oh. And that was back in the day before you had computers. Mm-hmm. And I had the book, remember? Yeah. And I was able to find another flight for you.
Yeah. And so anyway, the first trip we took, one of the places, we were on a bus tour. My grandmother really wanted to do this bus tour. So we got on a bus in London and we went all around the country. We went up as far, just about 20 miles south of Scotland. We didn't actually get to Scotland, which annoyed me, but we went all the way up to Cornwall, and then all around the country, all kinds of little towns. Super interesting. One of the places we went was Glastonbury. It was amazing.
And that's where they have a festival every year, a music festival.
Right. But they also,
that I really want to go to one day.
Me too, because it's beautiful there. And it was like magical and it was haunting. And they have, supposed remnants of what would have been, King Arthur and Guinevere's graves. And there's actually a monastery there too that Henry VIII burned down, like all kinds of super interesting things there. But I left that trip in Glastonbury like it just reaffirmed how much I wanted to write an Arthurian character. So that was that. Does the Doomsday Book affect each member of the Breslin? So it affects the whole magical world. It is a relic that will continue to be both a help and a hindrance for a long, long time. It is in the right hands capable of astonishing and amazing things, but in the wrong hands. But right now, the book has rules. And I'm going to go deeper into that, especially in the next couple of books, and the rules of the book and the way that it can be used and not used and by whom and when. Like, that's something they're all going to have to figure out by trial and error. And some of it's going to be kind of funny. So let's see. I'm only about halfway through Timmy with Darkness, and all I can picture when Morgana's name is Helen Mirren. I know, and I actually really love that movie.
Helen Mirren was gorgeous.
She was gorgeous. Oh my God. And that is a movie that I remember watching as a kid, and I came back and watched it as an adult, maybe 10 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, I remember that I liked this."
And Sean Connery is was he King Arthur at the end?
I don't know. It wasn't Sean Connery.
Was it Sean Connery, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
No, it wasn't. That was Patrick. Was it Patrick Stewart? Sean Connery was in Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And he was, I get confused.
You felt that way with Paris. That's still a city I haven't been to, John, but I get it. I do. Past life vibe. Yeah, that's what it always felt like that to me. And now every time I go to the UK, I kind of get that feeling. You studied a semester in London. You're so homesick. You know what? I get it. Except the food. So Olivia's quip about what it with the British and they don't believe in good enchiladas. It's literally something I thought the last time I was there. I was like, you have every kind of food on the planet. And
right.
The Indian food was amazing. The Mexican food was awful. Just saying.
Yeah, they tried.
Jenny, I lived in London for 4 years. It was wonderful. It's just one of my favorite. You have a friend who lives in Derbyshire? Yeah. I have a good friend who lives in Stratford upon Avon, and I've been there as well to see all of the Shakespearean things. It was just awesome. Did a semester abroad in London. He loved it. Yes.
I follow this guy in London. He's a food taster.
Yeah.
Kind of a bigger guy, but he goes around. He's like just a cool dude.
Yeah.
And he goes to all these fish and chip pubs and stuff like that, Indian pubs and stuff, and tries different things. And I was like, That would be the life.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Hi, Holly.
Everyone's so
Welcome.
friendly.
Traveling to the UK is on your bucket list. It's so
Holly,
fascinating.
it's an awesome place.
And I'll be honest, like I had been a couple times, like I said, the first trip I took was with my mom and my grandmother and my aunt. And then the second time I went with a friend and then a girlfriend of mine, and we went for a week and we got to the British Museum and did a whole bunch of really cool things. And then after that, I finally dragged him, and he was like, "Oh man, I don't."
Language barrier, you know, stuff like that. Snooty, looking down on me.
No,
you know,
it was awesome. You enjoyed it, and now he loves it.
I loved London.
Yeah.
I love the trains. I love the trains.
Oh my gosh, their transportation is so awesome.
I love it all.
One of the best things, honestly, the trip that I took him with me, we came off we came from Heathrow and took the train into the city, and we got off. We've been traveling all night. We have our suitcases, and there's like a champagne bar right there, and we sat down and drank a whole bottle of champagne. I was like, I can't.
In Paddington Station.
I think it. Well, I don't know if it was Paddington.
I think it was Paddington
or Mayfair.
No, it was Paddington, the station that
Okay.
we were based out of.
Either way, it was all good stuff.
Then going to have beers in the afternoon, still not sleeping, and then go to St. James Park, and that was awesome. That was awesome.
Let's see. Oh, in the end, will Shock have his own book? Oh, just be patient, my dear. Be patient. Everybody wants to know about. You know what? I have to say, for like a dozen years, basically every email I got about this series was, "Are you continuing? Does Bram get a book? And does Shock get a book?" And I'm like, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Would you consider turning this into a movie? You know what? With the right offer.
I'll tell you right now, the best way that this would be streamed would be on a streaming service. I don't think going to a movie theater.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. I think
episodically.
I think those days are over with movie theater, frankly. I think episodically you could do each book. You could do a full season for each book, and it would be amazing. I think that was something that our friends at Apple and our friends at Amazon could really pick up on right now.
Absolutely.
So give me a call.
So give us a call. Yeah. Thank you. I love that Merrick had that side to him. And it was originally, his woodworking was how he passed time. But, if it takes 10,000 hours to master something, dude, he's had 1,500 years to master this. He's damn good at it.
Yes.
So it was something really awesome as a way to show how he spent his time, especially because I had one person say to me, I don't know why he still speaks like he did, in the century in which he was born. And I was like, well, because he is a loner. He doesn't really have any friends. Bram sort of forces himself on Merrick. It's really not the same thing as having a friend. He doesn't watch his TV. He does, he's not like a big joiner. It's not like he goes down to the, newsstand on the corner and buys the paper for the day or anything like that. So he keeps to himself and he passes all his time with this woodworking, hoping for the day to end his curse. Okay.
So you're casting.
Yeah. Oh.
Merrick. Who would you cast for Merrick?
Dreamcast. You know what? If you could give me like Gerard Butler from 10 years ago.
Okay. How about Olivia?
That's harder.
And not Olivia from the Waltons.
No.
Olivia from the
gosh. I don't know. I don't usually dreamcast in my head. I'm going to make you happy. Okay. But she would have to wear contacts because hardly anybody has violet eyes.
Okay.
Somebody like an Emily Blunt. Oh my God. Yeah. But she has to have dark hair.
Emily Blunt, or if you're in that same family, who's the young lady from Yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, she's incredible.
She's super cute.
She is incredible.
Yeah.
And then what about Shock?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to think on that. There's so many...
I'm thinking Carrot Top. That's who I'm thinking.
No,
but I
you would be thinking wrong. There's so many people in my head. Thong, we all watch Shock Story. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do some dream casting. I will. They must get their own books. Yeah, that's
Emily Blunt would be perfect though.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
She's
she would.
She's so awesome.
She would.
She would have
It
been
would be
amazing
perfect
like
for
Wade.
Prime. Yeah, I would love that.
Yes, Tracy, it would.
Yeah, episodically like Outlander.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it. I think that's the only way to do it.
I don't think that Passion Flix does episodic TV though. Not really. I think they tried something recently, but most of them are films. I don't know that they've ever dabbled in paranormal either. Thank you,
Paranormal is
Eve.
a high budget thing.
You guys, so now that some of you have read the book, if you'll think back to the story I told you a couple months ago about the guy at the Ren Fair who had hand carved this bed, and it was massive and it was beautiful. And I had pictures of it at one point. I know I did, but it was so long ago that this happened that it was like before you could even take a picture with your phone, right? And I don't know where those pictures went, but it's something that I will never forget because he had a whole spread of stuff that he had carved, and so much of Merrick's personality early in the book comes from that dude because he was not a talker. Let me tell you right now. Lisa said Gerard Butler is who she saw when she read it. That's awesome. And I actually wrote it before Gerard Butler was a thing. Henry Cavill would be like, if we could make a blonde Henry Cavill that wouldn't look horrible with his coloring, like that sort of devil may care. Like he's such a Bram kind of.
What about before he got in trouble? The guy that was in that movie with Henry Cavill.
Oh, Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
Be still my heart.
But he got in trouble.
If you ever saw Army Hammer in what was the name of that movie?
The Lone Ranger.
No.
He was in that.
No. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all! Just saying.
I thought you liked him. Good Lord, it is.
I know
out there. But he got in the trouble. Yeah, he got in the trouble.
Yeah, you're looking forward for Bram's sister. Oh, Sibel is one of my favorite. Honestly, I love Sibel. I love Sibel so much. I look forward to going back and revisiting some of this stuff and doing it again in the way that's just, like I said, meaningful to me. And that is one story I'm just like dying to sink my teeth into, just saying. Yeah, you remember that? It was like the random dude at the Ren Fair, but it was so people ask you all the time, like, where do your ideas come from? It's so random. You never have any idea. It's
a good thing we didn't go to our Ren Fair this year. Otherwise, this book would have changed as well.
Funny.
You know, I like the Dunk the Wench booth. That was always fun.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Passion Flix did sort of dabble in paranormal with Jennifer Armentrout. Okay, I'm behind. Oh, and they did acquire Black Dagger Brotherhood. I think I do remember reading that now. So that's cool. Let's see.
Is that Tosca Musk that owns
that? Can't wait for her story and how Bram recognized her power still. Yeah, he is such a big brother and he will continue to be such a big brother. And she's like, because to him, she's 84 and that's young. That's like she's barely out of being a teenager. So yeah, he's completely like, no, you hardly aren't leaving the house without my permission. And she's just rolling her eyes all over the place. It's a fun dynamic.
It would work with you.
Yeah.
No, baby, you can't go anywhere.
Okay, sure. You like her snarky sassiness. Oh yeah, and she only gets snarkier. So I love that side of Sibel for sure. You love that you're getting a brand new. Oh, thank you,
that's
Kelly.
Awesome,
I appreciate
Kelly.
that. Oh my gosh, that's getting serious out there.
A lot of lightning.
Oh
Thunder,
my gosh,
lightning.
So like I'm just like super like. I know it's been super difficult lately because we have so much going on and there's more to tell you.
But you guys do an amazing thing. Let me tell you what you do. You ground us.
You do.
You ground us. You especially ground her to know, you know what, the passion of the reader and the fan and what you guys like and seeing your excitement over a new Shayla Black book just makes her just it's all worth it. Makes it all worth it.
It is.
And all the late hours, all the every day of working in the office, trying to get these things just right, even though we're behind schedule. She's got to make sure it's just right because it won't go out unless it is.
It's one reason I held on to this book literally a month longer than I should have.
Y'all's feedback and support makes all that worthwhile.
It does. And somebody said they wore this shirt today too.
Awesome.
Yay!
Awesome. I wore my birthing shirt.
For sure.
That's the picture they took.
Early in the broadcast, somebody was asking us about your mom. Would you care to?
Oh, thank you for asking. My mom is going to be an official resident of the state of Texas effective this Friday.
In 36 hours.
In 36 hours. She is flying in with my sister's going to fly with her. And my sister's only staying for the weekend. But she's going to stay with us for a little while her place is getting ready to be moved into.
Yep.
But we've got a bunch of stuff in
my dining room.
In the dining room, ready to put together in the new place for her. And then I'm going to be flying back up to Pennsylvania after she's squared away and getting her condo and all her other things squared away. So thank you for asking that. She's doing well. She really is. And she's excited about coming to Texas. She's excited about the next phase of life and getting to be with us. She's not been with us or near us
you haven't lived in the same state since 1991.
No, so it's been a very long time.
So we're really excited. We're going to have her close. We're going to take really good care of her. We've got so much of her stuff to get ready. So I'm going to end up taking a few days to try to help him. We have furniture to assemble. We decided it made more sense, honestly, than to go to Pennsylvania and drive all of her furniture here that may or may not fit.
No, it would not fit. So we're just going to go new. And I've got it. It's just, I'm sorry. Our friends at Amazon make it pretty easy. I'm just going to say from that perspective.
They really do.
So, and it's really nice stuff. So I'm going to be putting all that together, or we'll be putting that together. And then she'll be with us for a little less than a week before we move her to her new digs.
Her place has been completely redone. They recarpeted, they repainted, they did some retiling in the bathroom. Like this should be.
She's going to be able to have independent living, but help is there if she needs it. So, and she does need a little bit of help with some stuff. So it's a beautiful facility, and I was able to take.
And she's right next to the chow hall.
I was able to take Shayla and baby up there the other day, and they loved the atmosphere up there. So we're excited, and we'll be up there a lot too. So
some of you were asking about meeting her. She's been with us on some of the previous Thanksgiving broadcasts, but you'll probably see a little more of her now.
You'll probably see an appearance of her. I'd say on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or one of our Thanksgiving broadcasts, we'll have her here. And she'll jump in real quick. But Nikki Ann's asking about my sister. My sister is planning to move, Nikki Ann. I don't know
when
her timeline quite yet. She's wanting ASAP. But again, you got to have.
She's got a place to sell.
Got to have your ducks in a row before she can do that. But that's still her plan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold her to it. So
we're hoping in the first 6 months of next year. But she's got her kids to make sure they're settled and
they're adults. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
But she's just it's tough.
Good night, Lakeisha.
It's tough to uproot and move. Mom's is a little easier to uproot and move right now, just because
she doesn't have anybody else to worry about.
No, and she just needs to worry about herself right now. And that's it.
Yes.
And I've got that.
So that's kind of where we're at with that. So it's became this confluence of things right now where Tempt Me with Darkness was launching. I'm still working on a book that I'm already behind on. I have the audio file for the confession that I'm still trying to find the time to listen to. I feel horrible about it. The Kickstarter is coming and his mom is coming. It's everything's happening at once. And the whole time we sat there that Sunday and watched Stranger Things, I was like, I should be doing a billion things right now. And I needed that so bad, you guys.
Well, did it help that I tied you to the chair?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And he made me popcorn the other day too. Just saying.
That's the kind of guy
I know. I appreciate
kind of guy I am.
Hey, no being handsy on the broadcast.
I haven't had time for that though. Just hold still for 30 seconds. Okay. It won't take too long.
Okay, I'll hold still. As soon as we turn the camera off, I'll hold still for 30 old seconds.
I swear to God. Just
for you.
Stop moving.
Ruth, it's been crazy lately. Plus, we took baby back to the doctor. Like there's just been a whole situation. We've
Yeah.
started trying to go back to the gym.
We have a lot of personal and professional stuff going on right now,
Yeah.
but you know, nothing we can't handle,
No, we're doing it.
and we're doing it.
It's
and
just everything's coming at us fast.
y'all supporting us means the world.
The world.
Believe me. Believe me.
Somebody else also PM'd me the other day, and 1,000 apologies that I have not had the chance to PM back. If you are here or you see this, yes, the Follow Your Dreams hoodies, sweatshirts. What
Phone
else
cases.
is there? Phone cases, Lisa.
iPhone and Samsung.
Yes.
I will never make that mistake again.
How is baby doing? She's doing okay. She's doing okay. She's
We've got a few things to work through with that.
Yeah.
And but she's doing okay. She's doing okay. So we're excited that I think we have a good course for her right now. So
here we go. Jan has an idea. Woo.
Okay, I think you can get a bigger move than just.
No, I'll do that later.
That's kind of like sad.
I'll do that later.
That's like you got a sad move.
No,
I have a happy move.
It's the pre-moob.
Okay.
It's the pre-moob.
Are you tweaking me? Is that what you're
That's
doing?
it exactly.
Like...
Leggings. We still haven't found any that aren't white, and after everybody's resounding hell no to white leggings, I get it. I get it.
Lisa, 150 squats? That's awesome.
Can you even walk?
Good for you, Lisa.
Can you even walk? Like, girl, that's wow.
Lisa, if you can do 150 squats, and I assume those are body squats, think about adding like a 30, 40 pound weight and just hold on to it as you're doing your squat, keeping your back straight.
Because that will
really rack up the intensity, but that's awesome.
You're doing awesome. Baby and I have made it a few days in the last week, and we walked the other day because when we got to the gym, it was late and it was so crowded. The other thing I want to tell you is if you're the kind of girl who likes to lift weights, and we are, and I've been doing it for a long time, it's so funny. I'm so used to going to our little gym, and I don't mean that in the diminutive sense. It's private, and we would make an appointment with somebody when we go in, do our thing, and leave. This is more like a gym now that our beloved trainer left to go get another job, which I totally understand and support. But in the meantime, I'm like, so now I'm just walking into a gym and doing my own thing, and I'm not dudes look at you like, why are you in our space? Don't lift my weights.
See,
get over there on the elliptical or the treadmill where you belong. Yeah. And I'm like, no.
I think I'm going to have to go to that gym with you one time.
You are. Oh, Lisa says she's using a 15-pound weight.
Oh, good that's cool, you. Lisa. That's cool.
Good
that's
for
cool.
you.
Good for you. 150. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So as long as we did we set up a way to do Bulgarian squats, and we use the leg extensions, like that kind of stuff. But boy, we got over there in the Smith machine, and they looked at us like, how dare you? You shouldn't even know what to do with that, young lady. And I was like, oh, stop, please. It was hysterical.
Next time we go to the gym, I'm going to wear my tights.
I like it.
And just show them off how I use the weights in my tights.
Perfect.
Like a real man.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, happy, not so spooky Halloween. And wasn't he a great hit? Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
We really have the spooky weather.
We need a nickname for him that's not NSFW.
Okay. All right.
Can't do Bob. Bob's over here.
No, that's Peony.
That's Peony, yeah.
That's Peony.
I don't know.
We'll have to come up with a name for him.
Head?
Just saying.
Is that Head?
Yeah, Head.
We need more Head. Who wants Head?
I bet you do. God. So obvious. So obvious. Oh my gosh. As I'm rolling my eyes.
I did not bring it up.
Oh, you didn't have to. All right. We will see you next Wednesday.
Shannon, his eyes look like they're sword fighting.
Right? It's true. We should call him Moob, right? For sure.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? So the next book signing we see everybody. I'm going to get a hello, my name is Moob. That's what it's going to say.
You know what? I think you need that in your life.
That would be awesome.
With a picture of like a nipple or something in the middle. Like you only one nipple. You have Moob.
Ask me about a Moob.
Ask me about a Moob. Oh my God. Yes. We love you too, Kelly. Happy Halloween, you guys. I'm going to be interested to see. Last year we got literally 3 trick-or-treaters all year. And he bought 2 giant bags of candy. He walked in with this today and I was like, what?
Poor Sam's Club's going to go out of business unless I buy this stuff.
I'm sure that's exactly it.
I'm just saying.
Happy Halloween. You will have exciting stuff before next week, unless the world burns down. God willing, it won't. So thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for your support of Doomsday Brethren. It means everything to me. And have a great week.
And remember, the best part of Halloween, the best thing to eat is